What's up, everybody? I'm Super Beast G, and welcome back to the channel. I'm playing Golgari Reanimator today because I just wanted to reanimate things. I had so much fun playing the mono green Reanimator. I wanted to reanimate the traditional way, and this one, because I've been seeing people use the Desperate Bloodseeker. We've been using the Desperate Bloodseeker, and just to get stuff into the graveyard. So I figured, like, why not use it for this? I know it's from the last set, but I haven't really made a Golgari Reanimator deck with it yet. Yeah, we're just trying to get big things out of the graveyard. We're trying to mill a bunch of stuff. We can discard stuff with Bitter Triumph. This is a really great way to use Bitter Triumph. If we have Portal to Phyrexia in our hand, we can use the Bitter Triumph to kill a creature and discard the Portal to Phyrexia, so it's not stuck in our hand. Because it does take a little while for us to get to that 9 mana to play it from our hand. But we do have a lot of cool stuff in here, like the Vaultborn Tyrant to draw us cards and gain us life. Virtue of Persistence reanimates, gets us life. Phyrexian Fleshgorger gives us life and puts a lot of pressure on the opponent. We got Nissa for destroying artifacts and enchantments, and Tear Asunder for that. We have 1 Tear Asunder, just in case. We have the Portal to Phyrexia to get rid of a bunch of creatures and get stuff back. Somebody told me in the comments that this card was really bummy. I feel like they've been beaten by it a couple times. And we've got the Tyrranax Rex to really push through against those decks with a lot of life gain, you know, and just, you know, make our opponent make a difficult decision whether or not to block and lose their stuff. We are using like I said, the Desperate Bloodseeker, the Gnawing Vermin. Also with these, we can actually like get rid of them with the Corrupted Conviction and draw 2 cards. It's really good with the Gnawing Vermin because then we get to kill maybe a small thing. Pillage the Bog, because we want to find the thing we need sometimes. But also I don't want too many non-permanents in my deck. So we have the Bitter Triumphs, we have the Corrupted Convictions, we have these 2 things. Everything else is a permanent except for the Squirming Emergence, which we want to use to get the permanents back. So, and then, of course, permanents include the swamps and the forests and all them, too. So, we're going to try this out, see how it does. Also, always let me know in the comments what, is there better cards to put in here? I literally make decks really fast, so it's like, sometimes I miss stuff. So, some people will ask me, like, why didn't you put this in? Why not this? Why not that? It's because I built it really fast just to see how it does, and then I play it in non-ranked, see how it flows, and then if I think it needs something, I'll go back and put something in. And then if it needs something still, we'll go back again. So it's kind of like a little trial and error process, but this is what I came up with. We won a good amount of matches in practice, so let's get into the games and see how this version of Golgari Reanimator does. You go first. Ugh, alright. I mean, not that I go first, but the hand is... We have 2 Squirming Emergences, so I'm not too mad at it. If they play... Oh, they didn't play anything. Okie doke. I think we just wait, man. Okay. Pillage the Bog, we can definitely play. We can plot it next turn if we want to. Gain 1 life, sure. Alright, let's plot the crap out of that card. With the Bitter Triumph, we can discard the Tyrranax Rex if we need to. Let's see. Anything they put out, we will kill. We will try to kill at least. Oh, hello. It's literally everything I don't need. What the hell, man? We have a Bitter Triumph. We have a Virtue. What would be the best thing here? I don't have any creatures, so it's like I can't Corrupted Conviction. And there's none of the two or 1 cost creatures in this. I guess we'll take this. This is better. We draw a card. And then we play it. And then we cause them to react. They're at 29, too. I mean, that's a thing. And they probably have counter spells. But guess what? The Tyrranax Rex can't be countered. So eat that, game. Doesn't matter. This is a card that I have. It can counter things even when they can't be countered. Exile target spell on the stack. Haha, it technically does not counter. Like, shut up. Nerd. Oh, I got a creature out. Now he's pissed. Like, what? Well, then don't play anything turns 1, 2, 3, or 4 and just counter everything. What are you doing if you're so mad at this? Wick. John Wick. Don't kill his dog. Don't do anything. I'm sorry, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. I didn't mean to say that for people who haven't seen John Wick after like 30 years of it being out. John Wick is just a... if we describe John Wick badly, it'd be like, John Wick is a man who really loves his wife and dog and will do nothing, will stop at nothing to protect them. I mean, that's kind of like what it is. No, that's not, because he doesn't technically protect them. He avenges them. Well, no, is he avenging them, or is he just like so mad that he's just taking out his frustrations? I don't know. I think John Wick, I think he's a nice guy. I think he's just he misallocates his anger. Okay, well, there's that apparently. Let's see. That is 6. Well, they have something. Do you think they're just AFKing me to get me to attack? Because if they do, listen to this. Okay. Oh, he's there. See. So he's just trying to get me to whatever. It's fine. I'm not falling for it, right? Okay. Now, what are the odds he has no more lies? Because that would be hurtful. So I'm not going to play anything. I'm not playing anything. Not happening. Oh no. Discard. I'm actually going to discard that. That's a permanent. Wait, you did not have... I did not have more than you. Oh, yeah. That's weird. Okay. I'm going to attack. Oh, you didn't play right. Sorry. You go first. Sure. I think we're gonna surveil 1, and then we're gonna Mosswood. And then once we find the Squirming Emergence, that's when we go off. We don't need that. We might need it later, but we'll get there. Ooh. Okay. New plan. Lifelink. And oh, of course. Of course. Every time you mill. If I didn't mill though, that would have been a land or something. You know? You know how it goes? You definitely know how it goes. Y'all know how it goes. Is he bluffing? That's why he hesitated? Let's see. Probably not. They could play anything here and it buffs it, so why not, right? Oh, it's the thing that buffs it a lot. Awesome. Okay. Let's mill all 4 of my things. How about that? Alright. Okay. We just need one thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 in there. Slick shot. Awesome. You wuss. Let's see. I think we do this, because that's flying and I can't block it ever. And then, you know what? I'm gonna draw a card, because why not? That's a land, of course. Why wouldn't it be a land? Why would it not be a land? If he attacks, he didn't attack last time, so if he attacks now, that means he has a buff. I mean, oh, hello. He's only going to attack with that again, sure. Sure. You know what? Why not? And then we have the Bitter Triumph, and we can discard. Put more stuff in our graveyard. I just hope we don't draw the Tyrranax Rex. We only have like a couple in there. Uh-oh. Okay. Pass to attackers. Yeah. You can turn it sideways. Pass to blockers. Oh no. Do you have a counter spell or a protection spell? Nope. Awesome. Alright. So, we have the Tear Asunder for things. Let's not attack. We don't win against red. Against aggro, we do not win by attacking. That is how it goes. We can double block with the Vermin. If he pumps it, then we just Tear Asunder him. If he sequences it so that, like, they die first and then he pumps afterwards when we target it with the Vermin. Okay. But no, they won't do that. You know why they won't do that? Because they're desperate. What does this do? Okay. Okay. Okay, he's going to turn that back. Return. Return. Oh. I get to use the Dreadknight again. And that. That's awesome. But I don't really want to. Okay. Probably should have used it on this, but we're in the moment right now. Okay, we need to draw something. I gotta get rid of this. Do not mill my thing. Okay. Didn't mill my thing, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that, bruv. What you got in there? You allowed me to use more things again. Flood more. Thank you. I appreciate it. Do you think they have the thing with haste? I don't know what thing that is, but it's probably a thing with haste. Song of Totentance. Okay. I will kill 2 of those things, then. What a weird deck. Can I just say that? What a weird deck. Draw a card. Absolutely. You. And you know what? Let's keep 2 open for that Bitter Triumph, baby. To return target instant or sorcery to your hand. Alright. Probably Song of Totentance. Oh, hello. Oh, that's... Are you serious right now? Alright, we'll try it one more time. I'm probably gonna... It's probably the next card, right? Nope, those are good. That's good. I like that. Alright, so we need to find one. Alrighty, let's see it to believe it. Swift Spear. Absolutely. Pass to attackers. Sure. Well, I know that, and I know that. Now what? Losing a lot of health here. Okay. You're dead, sir. You're just dead. And then this is dead too. And then this is dead. That's okay. Holy crap, dude. Why did it get so much? Oh, because of the... Okay. I'm going to attack with 1. Gain some life. Alright. They can't power this up anymore. Doesn't do anything. Technically doesn't do anything right now. Oh, do you have that? Okay, cool. The 2-1? Alright. Is it 1 or 3 or less? Does 2 damage to me, but guess what? I get that damage back, don't I? It's 1 damage. Okay. Now we're at 13. This is giving them a chance to do things. Oh no. They don't have haste, do they? No. They have prowess. No haste. Okay. Oh, awesome. Now what? What do you got? They don't have anything. Okay. No attacks. Because if they know if I get that Tyrranax Rex out of the graveyard, which I do have one, they are in deep doo-doo. The deepest of all doo-doos. So much doo-doo stepping in. Better put your galoshes on. There's a whole lot of doo-doo. What are you waiting for? Tyrranax Rex. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? We're gonna hit you for 8. Keeping up a blocker just in case, because, you know, 'tis a thing. Alright, let's play this. You got it? You got a counter? Go ahead and counter it. Go ahead and counter it. Exile it. I don't care. I got stuff, baby. Hell yeah. And I'm gaining life now. What you gonna do? Oh! Ooh, that's exactly what we need in this situation. Against blue-red aggro with white splashed in. What are you gonna do about that, dude? Sure. End the turn. Sure. Sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. We have the Mosswood Dreadknight in the graveyard. We can use it. Alright, now what? We did not reanimate. Oh, we technically reanimated, but not the way we wanted to. Alright, cool. We got it. We have the Mortuary. We have the Gnawing Vermin. I think we're golden. We just got to get one. We got to draw 1 land. That's it. I think that's what we need to do. I'm going to keep that, actually. If I'm being completely honest. Because they're going to play something here. Oh, they don't. Okay, well. Then let's play this. I mean, one of them was a decent mill. They're going to surveil 1. Okay. Let's go ahead and attack. Okay. And then kill that. They have to play it again, but if they play something else that's crazy, we golden. We have the Nissa, just in case. There we go. Okay. Yeah, buddy. Discard a card. Okay. Yeah, I think we can Tear Asunder. We can Bitter Triumph if we need to. Discard a card. We're down to nada. 6. We need to get to... This is very slow. I don't know. I don't know about this. Don't know if this is where we want to go with this. Get rid of that. So what can we bring back that actually works? Not anything. Attack. They'll block like clockwork, man. There we go. I think it's actually the Nissa. I think it's the Nissa. Because if I put this out, he's just going to destroy it with Tear Asunder. So... we're going to go ahead and try it. See? They have the Tear Asunder. Yay! They had it! See, that's why I didn't do that. Now they have to pay more mana for that. And we still have the stuff in the graveyard. Oh my god. Really, dude? Really, dude? They had the perfect hand, man. The perfect hand. Alright, well, we can discard this, so we'll eventually draw something good. In the 1 or 2 turns we have left, because this is the way the game goes. Perfect handed every time. Just the perfect mana, the perfect everything. Like, they have some weird... like, we're in, like, 50 color combinations, but yet we still have the ability to have every single good card in those colors. Oh, yeah, and then now we have this. It's like a 6/6. That's amazing, dude. Like, I love this game so much, you know? Oh, and we're drawing lands. Amazing. I concede. Opponent goes first. We have the Mosswood Dreadknight. I think we just concede this one. Now we'll keep it because we have the Squirming Emergence. And we have the Portal to Phyrexia to discard the Bitter Triumph, so there's that. Okay. Well, that's good, actually. Okay. Please don't power it up anymore. Oh. That's good. Alright, cool. We lose 5. Alright. Doesn't matter. Blooming Marsh. Alright, we're gonna hold up Bitter Triumph. Do this because we need to draw some cards. And the turn, if they don't do anything, we can Corrupted Conviction. If they put something out and power it up, we can Bitter Triumph. Okay. Okay. I can't block this turn. No! He's figuring out whether or not he can't do that. Well, now I can't block. This is the perfect time to power this thing up. And this is the perfect time to discard a card and murder this thing. Boom. What you got, son? Oh, no. What? What? That's why we keep our mana up. Awesome. I don't have enough mana for this. That's fine. Aggro decks, like I always say this, you don't win by attacking them. You win by letting them use all their stuff. And then letting them just concede. So they can play a 1-drop thing and Mirren Bane Splitter. That's fine. Underground Mortuary, sure. What do we got? Is it a good is it a good card? No. But it helps. I'm gonna attack with that. Back up to 19. That's good. We can always Corrupted Conviction into like a Bitter Triumph. They have all pumps and no creatures. I know the feeling. That is a thing. Attack? No attack? Of course, no creatures, so you can't attack. Alright, so I think I do that and I draw a couple cards. I draw 2 cards. 2 exact cards. What do you got? Phyrexian Fleshgorger. Oh my god. Why, dude? Why? I'm gonna play the Blooming of course. Draw a card. That's another great card to draw. Oh, okay. That's fine. Actually, 6, and we can play that next turn. So that's actually a really good card to draw. 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, yeah. Or they're taking so long because they're mad. I feel you, man. I get it. You play these decks, you see everybody on that side of the field is always like got the exact thing they want. And then you play the same deck and you're like, yeah, I'm going to win a lot because it beats me a lot. So I'm going to win a lot. And all of a sudden, boom, like you can't find the right cards. Like what BS is that, man? I feel you. Han 988. Not even close to just one off of 989 Studios. All right, they found a thing. Tear Asunder is a great card. We're gonna go ahead and do this though. Vaultborn Tyrant, can you beat this thing? Probably. Ooh. Okay. We are 1 away from being able to play the Portal to Phyrexia, and we win. You go first. I kind of like it. Let's see what we get. Maybe we don't put something in the graveyard with our Underground Mortuary. Wizards, look at the physics of this card when I move it. I mean, you spent all that time with those physics. Cannot be that. But all those times with those physics, and you can't like have more than like x equals 5, right? I guess it's this, right? Draw a card. It's a Nissa. If I would have played the Desperate Bloodseeker, it would have been a thing. Okay. Guess we just do that then, right? You're not gonna do anything, I'm not gonna do anything. Life. What is it even? Okay, let's see something. Definitely that. Okay. We wait until they tap out because they definitely have a counter spell. Attack. What's this? Each player mills 2 cards. Enchanted creature gets where X is the number of control. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's see what they do. We have stuff up. We just gotta wait. Oofa. Put those things in my graveyard. We just do nothing until they do something, right? Okay. Target creature and opponent controls. Okay. Discard. Kill that. That. Okay. Well, I think we do this. No attacks. I will use it for a blocker. Yay. I'll send it back to your hand and then counter it. Sure. He had to do it because I would have taken it out. It's going to get exiled, right? Haste. Enter the battlefield this turn. It has haste. Okay. I think we do this. This. Oh, actually. Do you have anything? Oh, okay. Take that. Take that for the planeswalker. Take that for the creature. Awesome. Put that in the grave. Anything in the graveyard that we can take out now and it make what's worthwhile? No. Okay. So we gotta discard a card. Oh no. It's such a shame that I have to discard something. Okay. Oh no. He's gonna get my... Oh, okay.
Phyrexia's plans are already in motion. In time, all will witness.
Okay. He's going to attack. Pass to blockers. Okay. Let's see. Do I need a bunch? I think I'm gonna take the Mortuary. I'm gonna take the Conviction. I'm gonna take the Rex. And that's it. Let's do this. I mean, I feel safer with a creature out, even though I paid the thing. Okay. Oh, he has... Okay, he's gonna mill me. Okay. Tyrranax Rex. I think we're going to do this. Discard a card. Going to be that, because I can't play it.
I never fight alone.
I guess it doesn't matter. Let's go. I think the vermin... Here we go. I'm gonna do this. Mill. I don't even know if I want to use Corrupted Conviction on the Atraxa, but... We have 10 cards left. If they just have a Jace, we're done, right? I mean, we gotta believe they have it. Jetsam? Okay. Submit one, sure. They're hoping they drew the Jace. Did they draw the Jace? Did you draw the Jace? Tell me now. Each opponent mills 3 cards, then you may cast a spell from each opponent's graveyard without paying its mana cost. Okay. Each opponent's graveyard. Okay. Well, I think it's game, then. Because I'm just going to do this. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. You almost had it. Opponent goes first. Not one bit of this is good. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to actually mulligan. Better? And... that one, I guess, because I'm not going to be able to use it. Oh, good. Turn 1 play. Love it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you waited. I mean, I could have had a cut down. Alright. It's always the next card, isn't it? Squirming Emergence, always the next card. Why wouldn't it be? Hilarious. Hilarious. Go ahead and attack, boy. Go ahead and attack, boy. Let me tell you something. Milling a lot of cards. Probably going to find another one of those. That's actually been pretty good mills, so. But their next card is a Sheldred. Because whenever they confidently play Phyrexian Arena on turn 3, turn 4 is always a Sheldred, because why not? Right? Ba-da-ba-ba. Did you think I would not double block? Fine. I have another one. Awesome. Actually, I should have kept it up, because then he has no. He won't be able to attack next turn, because you know he wants to play something. He's drawing a land. I drew a Sheldred and a land. Oh my god, it's my lucky day. Here it is. Oh wait. Oh, okay. I can't. I gotta build a board state, but I can't let this. I cannot let this go. Like, what do I do? Okay. Maybe they didn't draw Sheldred. I feel like they would have played the Sheldred if they had the land, right? We also have the Vaultborn Tyrant. Okay. Three, four. We gotta block that. It doesn't matter, does it? Okay. Oh, we have no choice but to do this. We had to block that one because that was the guaranteed 3. We knew they could power this up, but what if they wanted to play something else? If we block that, and then they don't have to play something else, right? Uh-oh. Well then, I think I'm dead. Oh no. This is why we have deadly... Oh, this is why we try to have deadly cover-up in these decks. 8. I mean, I have to, right? I have to do something. The only thing that really saves me is this, you know? Because everything's going to do double damage. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. That's just one turn kill. Fun. Sure. Do I think it's great? Not really. But do I think I need to do this? I think I do. We have the Squirming Emergence. This way, if we start milling ourselves, then we're good. Play a thing. Go ahead and play your Glissa. You come on, man. It's gonna be the Virtue. So, there we go. Because then we'll be able to kill this thing. Especially if we draw a land next turn. If we draw a land next turn, we are absolutely golden. Oh, maybe not. This is a one-turn kill. Oh, hello. Let's go like this. Discard a card. Auto pay. We can play that anytime for free. Not anytime, but like sorcery for free, but I don't need to do it now. Of course. Honestly, it's this. Because here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Now we're at 4. Wow, we have tons of stuff in the graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. And then this will be 6. I can't do any of it. Decline. Need that life. No, I don't want to target that. Stop it. I decline. Alright. Alright, what do you got? It doesn't matter, because on turn 5, they're going to have the, Yeah, we're gonna take 8. They're gonna gain 8. That's amazing. I love it. It's gotta be this, right? I mean, they have something to kill it. Here's my Tear Asunder. I'm gonna kill it. Tear Asunder. Aha, Tear Asunder. Yay. Oh, hello. I'm gonna take... I mean, probably the thing that... Okay. It's getting 2 counters, so it's gonna be at 8. Unless he can kill something, he really can't attack this turn. They kill one of them. Yeah, buddy. What you got? Oh, hello. I'm gonna do yours because I want stuff in my graveyard. Sure. So how do I get out of this? Oh, just keep having stuff. It's amazing, dude. Well, I have to do that, and I'll tell you why, because they're at 41. So I'm going to have to really, yeah. Sure. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm not dead. I gained the 7. Sure. Why not? Sure. Alright, we have stuff. No attacks. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't do anything. That doesn't mean anything. Sure. Yeah. Because this can't kill this. He's gonna play it. Okay. What do we want? In the graveyard. That's pretty good. Deep Cavern Bat. Alright, what are you taking? A Squirming Emergence, of course. Gonna put it on the bat. Let's go. What are we doing? Oh, hello. They don't have trample is the issue. Mm-hmm. So if I draw the other Tyrranax Rex, they're forced to block each one. I mean, they're just forced to block multiple. The flyers are the problem, though. Well, the Gnawing Vermin actually... Well, the Gnawing Vermin, though, that's pretty good. They can't attack because then they lose one of their bats. They'll have to keep attacking with just the bats. And that'll eventually kill me. But I have a deep cavern of my own. If they starfall, that's bad for them, right? They're thinking. Or they're AFK. Those are our two options here, folks. Okay. What are you doing? I mean, we have a hell of a board state. There's not like we got the Vaultborn Tyrant, which is good. And so then we just keep drawing, and I mean we have 24 cards left on our deck. They got 41. They do wait us out. Unfortunately, people only do this at the end of the game, you know, like when they're pissed off and they have like 40 freaking timeouts. I think if you lose, like, okay, I think the game should be able to detect when you've like shut off the game, and I think after one timeout, they should just kick you out then, because I don't think that's fair that you get to like, oh, I'm just turning it off. I'm just gonna be a dick about it, you know? It's like, come on, man. Like, it's a game. Who cares, right? I don't think I've ever once like roped anybody on purpose, you know, just to be a dick. I don't do that because I don't care. Because you know what? I don't have anything against you. You're my opponent, but I don't have anything against you. Like, you didn't do this. Like, you know, like I didn't do this. This is just the way the game goes sometimes, you know? Sometimes you win a bunch, sometimes you lose a bunch. Sometimes you win one, sometimes you lose one. It's A-okay. I don't have any hatred for you. I don't know, like, you know, you take it out on the wrong people. I don't take anything out on my opponents. I say some stuff. Like, I talk a lot of trash, but they can't hear me, so it's not like it's inconsequential. Unless they're watching my videos and then then they know. But it's not meant to be like a hateful thing. It's meant to be like a fun, you know, like, hey, I'm having fun with this, you know? Damn, you got the upper hand here, too. Yeah, why do that, you know? Yeah, goodbye. We got him. You go first. Sure. Blooming Marsh. Watch me get rid of my Squirming Emergence right off the top. No, I didn't. Wow, cool. I know what you're thinking. If you're worried about doing that, why do you do that so early? And to which I say, I like to live on the razor's edge, I guess. Let's do it again. Nope. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Invasion of Golbakan. That's going to be my Mosswood Dreadknight. Probably. Oh, really? That's weird, dude. But okay. Portal. Draw. Okay. Guess while he's doing that, I'm going to do this, right? Okay. Play the Blooming Marsh. Okay. Invasion of Dominaria. What does that do? Oh, yeah, that's the thing. That's kind of the weaker ones, but wondering why they're using that. Everything's got vigilance, so they don't need to untap. Alright, what am I? Am I just really doing this? This is going to be a Squirming Emergence for sure. Yep. Knew it. It was due time. Can't really do anything, so we're going to go ahead and concede. Opponent goes first. I don't like this. I'm keeping it. Of course. No. Well, we can play the Phyrexian Fleshgorger on turn 3. And we can discard the portal to Phyrexia. Okay, that's not something I would really want to kill. But okay. Let's get rid of that. Well, we do have the Nissa to kill that, so. Okay. I need to start playing the forest. Yeah, come on. Let's do it. Because if I get another land, we could just kill these things immediately. What does that mean? You have to pay 4 too? Yeah, okay. Okay. That would be actually pretty... No. They're gonna double block? No. Hmm. I have to do this. That was it. I had 2 right there. Alright, well. Okay. Pass to attackers. He attacks with all of them. So we're going to pass the blockers. We're going to block this. One blocker. We're going to do this. We're going to go like that. We're going to kill that because why wouldn't we? And now we only take one. There we go. I mean, if that's his game plan, right? Goodbye.
I am the winnower.
Sure. Okay, we're down to 12.
You will soon realize your error.
Down to 8. Kill that.
Symbiosis.
There we go.
The future.
They still have a chance. Okay. Down to 7. Play the Desperate Bloodseeker into the Squirming Emergence.
Phyrexia.
What we have? Let's do this. I think we win, but doesn't have to. We don't have to win. We could be just totally dead here. Okay. Ooh. I like this. Okay, we draw. Can I? How come I can't see what's in my graveyard? There we go. Let's see. Well, the thing doesn't really.
Till the invasion begins.
You know what? If he doesn't have anything to use, like, I'm just gonna like, yeah, I'm just gonna pop it, dude.
Enough resistance.
Why not? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and gorge the flesh. Oof. Yeah, man.
Vanquish the unfit.
Attack for 7. Because I can't attack for flesh. Okay. Oh, but you do have to block now. I think this is the way to go. My gravy. Oh, no! Bye-bye. That is the deck. It worked well. It's a little slow, though. I mean, I feel like we might need at least one deadly cover-up in here. Maybe one less corrupted conviction. And then we can put something better in. I don't know, like maybe another Fleshgorger. I think really that what this deck needs is like 5 or 6 drops, you know? Maybe a maybe we update it and put like a Vorinclex in there or something to get, you know, to get more land, so that if we do get into a situation where we can't play the Squirming Emergence, that we'll be able to play some of our big drops anyways from our hands, which is cool. And then if you play the Portal to Phyrexia or the Virtue of Persistence for its mana cost, you still are reanimating, so it's still a reanimator deck. Like, these will do their thing, unless they, you know, of course, when you play this deck, you're going to go up against everybody who has at least one Tear Asunder in their deck, and they will always find that Tear Asunder as soon as you have the Virtue of Persistence or the Portal to Phyrexia out. So just keep that in mind. If you think, oh man, this deck sucks because everybody always has Tear Asunder. No, they have Tear Asunder because that's the decks that Wizards puts your deck up against in ranked. So just know that, like not everybody's playing Tear Asunder. It's a good card if you're playing black-green, obviously, but you will be put up against those decks if you're playing this deck. So you just got to be careful about that. Do you have more than one? You know, you have a couple. You can get some value out of it eventually. They're going to have to run out of Tear Asunders, you know. Of course, there is Nissa, so that happens too. But yeah, that's the deck. I mean, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments your version. This is my version of the deck, completely and utterly right. It's the perfect version of the deck. You tell me your perfect version of the deck, because your deck, your list is absolutely right as well. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace out and have a wonderful day.